Bolivia, the hidden treasure of South America that will leave you speechless. Imagine a country where the landscapes seem like something out of a dream, where history breathes in every corner and the culture lives on in every gesture, every ritual, every glance. A country that defies heights, where the mountains caress the sky and the salt mirrors reflect the universe. Welcome to Bolivia, the indomitable heart of South America, a place you don't just visit, but feel, live, and carry in your soul. Here, nature knows no bounds. Welcome to our channel. If you're interested in learning about other cultures, spectacular places, and traditions from around the world that challenge your way of seeing life, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. In Bolivia, the land speaks to the wind, and the water sings its story in sacred rivers. In a single trip, you can walk on the world's largest mirror at the Salar de Uyuni, lose yourself among the colorful mountains in the Valley of the Moon, or soar across the waters of Lake Titicaca, the sacred mirror of the Incas. But that's not all. This country hides secrets that very few know, details that defy logic and will make you see the world through different eyes. From the city of La Paz, which defies gravity at over 3,600 meters above sea level, to the ancient legends that still resonate in the valleys and mountains, Bolivia is an enigma waiting to be deciphered. But what truly makes this country such an extraordinary destination? Stay until the end and find out. The Salar de Uyuni, a sea of salt that reflects the sky. Located in the southwest of the country, the Salar de Uyuni is not only one of the most impressive natural wonders on Earth, but also a portal to another dimension. Spanning more than 10,000 square kilometers, this vast white desert is the remnant of an ancient prehistoric lake that, when evaporated, left behind a layer of salt so perfect and vast that, when covered with water during the rainy season, it creates an infinity mirror effect. But what few know is that beneath this layer of salt lies one of the most coveted treasures of the future: lithium. Bolivia is home to more than 60% of the world's reserves of this mineral, essential for the batteries of electronic devices and electric cars. As the world moves toward a technological age, the Salar de Uyuni could be the key to the planet's energy future. Beyond its strategic value, visiting this place is like entering a parallel reality. At sunset, the colors of the sky merge with the salt, creating a sense of infinity. And in the midst of this white ocean, rock islands covered with ancient cacti emerge, such as the famous Nkawasi Island. Climbing to the top and gazing at the horizon is an indescribable experience, like being on an unknown planet. The mysterious Lake Titicaca and the Island of the Sun. At more than 3,800 meters above sea level, on the border between Bolivia and Peru, lies the highest navigable lake in the world, Lake Titicaca. This body of water is more than a lake. It's a sanctuary of history, legends, and spirituality. According to Inca mythology, the founders of their civilization, Manco Capac and Mamakio, emerged from its waters, sent by the sun god to establish an empire. But what truly amazes those who visit is the Island of the Sun, a small paradise where time seems to have stopped. Here, the ruins of Inca temples and small indigenous villages coexist with dreamlike landscapes. Walking along its trails, gazing at the lake from above, and feeling the energy of this place is an almost mystical experience. The region's inhabitants, direct descendants of the Incas, keep their traditions alive. They use totora boats, vessels made from an aquatic plant that grows in the lake, to navigate between the islands. These boats have been used for centuries, and riding one is like traveling back in time, feeling history with every paddle. La Paz and its cable car, a journey between heaven and earth. Bolivia stands out not only for its stunning nature, but also for its incredible adaptation to extreme landscapes. La Paz, its administrative capital, is the highest city in the world and one of the most striking. Built in a deep valley and surrounded by mountains, it is a place where modernity and tradition coexist in a unique way. But what truly makes La Paz special is its transportation system. The highest and longest cable car in the world connects the city with El Alto, allowing residents and tourists to move quickly while enjoying unparalleled panoramic views. El Alto in itself is a universe unto itself. Here, the indigenous essence of Bolivia is felt most strongly, with colorful markets, ancestral festivals, and the imposing presence of the Andes in the background. The Valley of the Moon, an otherworldly landscape. Just a few minutes from La Paz, the Valley of the Moon seems to have been sculpted on another planet. Its landscape is composed of rock formations eroded over thousands of years, creating figures and towers that seem to defy gravity. This place is ideal to explore at sunset, when the light transforms the rocks into golden sculptures. Madidi, the hidden paradise of the Amazon. But Bolivia is not just mountains and deserts. In the north of the country, in the heart of the Amazon basin, lies Madidi National Park, one of the most biodiverse places on the planet. Jaguars, pink dolphins, howler monkeys, and thousands of bird species live here. The most impressive thing about Madidi is that its jungle has not been altered by time. Indigenous communities have lived here for generations, protecting nature and sharing their knowledge with travelers who come to this remote paradise. The Oruro Carnival, the festival that defies history. Bolivia is a country of celebrations, and none is as spectacular as the Oruro Carnival. Declared an intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO, this event combines ancient rituals with Christian festivities. 4 days, thousands of dancers dressed in stunning costumes parade through the streets to the rhythm of music, in a symbolic battle between good and evil. Devils, angels, and mythical figures parade in colorful masks, in a tradition that has endured for centuries. To see this carnival live is to understand the true essence of Bolivia, a fusion of old and new, history and modernity. Bolivia, a destination you will never forget. Bolivia is a country that defies expectations. It is a place where nature is at its finest, where culture lives on in every corner, and where every experience feels authentic. If you haven't yet visited Bolivia, prepare yourself. Because this country will not only surprise you, but it will change the way you see the world. Subscribe and join us on our next adventure. Bolivia awaits you.